despite being a pure-blood, pedigree British gentle collie, I'm here to show you the American tradition of Thanksgiving. Now, seeing as I'm British, I had to ask this question myself, and everyone else who's British has, well, probably already got a grasp of it if you watch the American TV shows. What exactly is Thanksgiving? Well, from what I can gather, it's when the family gets together and pretends to be thankful for all the shit that's happened in the previous year whilst having a roast. It's kind of like what we do on a Sunday with Sunday lunch, but they're lazy fuckers, so they only do it once a year. And of course, as the name might give you a clue, they give thanks, because it's Thanksgiving. It's nice and easy to remember that. But everything that's happened in the past year, everything they're thankful for, you know, like still being alive after Trump trying to end the world as hard as he fucking can. That sort of shit. History time. It first started because of a 3-day feast with 53 pilgrims, 19 Native Americans that happened in 1621. That's a lot of numbers to remember, trust me. It was the first time they'd sort of melded together and gotten along, and from the looks of things, it was probably the last as well. It's continued all the way down through the generations, because who doesn't love an excuse to just get together and have a massive fucking meal? These days it's all about celebrating your liberty and your freedom, and good luck trying to get a good definition out of the pissed up calls drinking a lot that celebrate this in the most redneck way possible. Not that I'm saying all Americans are like that, obviously. I'm mostly talking about the kind of guys that were in deliverance. So they gather the entire family round, or as much family as they can, and they have a meal of truly obese proportions. The only real problem I have with this is that these fuckers don't know how to roast properly. So us Brits literally wrote the book on roast dinners, so I think I have a good piece of authority when it comes to dictating exactly how this shit should go down. First of all, your potatoes should not be mashed to near liquid consistency, they should be roasted with goose fat. Second, why the fuck have you got cranberry sauce? I mean, that's the sort of shit you get in like a sandwich from Costa if you're middle class. It's not something that you have on a roast dinner. Use your fucking gravy. Also, I don't know who decided that mac and cheese and sweet potato pie were somehow fucking traditional. They're not. And where the fuck is your Yorkshire pudding? How can you even have a roast without a Yorkshire pudding? Once the meal has been prepared and the turkey has been deep fat fried for 20 minutes, it's about time that you sat down and pretended to be nice to these assholes that you've been genetically assigned as family. So if there is one good thing that has come out of Thanksgiving, it's the hashtag Thanksgiving Clapback, which is basically just a bitch fest and is always entertaining to read when this tradition swings around. Let's demonstrate, shall we?
Oh, on your third plate already?
Whoa, on your third husband already?
Keep eating like this, you're going to get fit.
Yes, and you're speaking from experience, obviously.
Kids these days, I never drank when I was 16.
Yes, well you can't exactly drink when you're pregnant, can you?
So you're still living the single life then?
Oh, so your husband's still on that business trip then?
So you were still doing the whole dog thing then?
Yep, and for the look of your wife, I see you are too.
Did you ever get that kennel cough treated?
Yes, I did, and unlike your herpes, it's actually gone for good.
Still burying your bones in the garden?
Still burying your bone in next door's daughter?
You making money out of being a dog?
Not as much as you're scamming off the government with your disability claim.
Should the dog really be sitting at the table?
Shouldn't you be fucking dead by now, Doris?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain there's a new leash law in place, right?
Yeah, maybe I can borrow one from Uncle John's gimp suit. You know what, after going through all of that, I reckon I could get on board with this. Anything, any excuse that I can outright slay people is all good in my book. And that's pretty much it, that's the holiday done. You know, the people get salty, they have a roast, they pray, they're thankful, they get drunk. Sometimes there's like a big parade in the street in New York because of a shopping centre. Sometimes there's a football match, not like, you know, actual football, American football, and people will fall asleep pretending to watch it. I will complain about how pointless this holiday is, but fuck, you've seen some of the British holidays. I don't really have a leg to stand on. Anyway, the Americans tend to consider this as the breaking point. You get through Thanksgiving and then bang, Christmas. Again, fucking amateurs, come to the UK. We start that shit on November 1st.